Risk can be as simple as falling in love. About 13 years ago, my husband was newly divorced and went through a very difficult divorce. And this was pre-internet dating, so that kind of gives you a little bit in terms of time frame. Pre-internet dating. It was the personal ads. And he did the personals like crazy. And all of his friends said, you know what? You are crazy. That is just so foolish. You don't know what kind of women you're going to meet. That just does not make sense. He said, do you think there's going to be a gorgeous woman walking in front of my recording studio, and that's how I'm going to find my next wife? Now, I did not meet my husband through the personal ad, so let me get that straight right now. It's not a bad thing, but that's not how it happened for us. He's a composer for film and television. That's why it was a recording studio. And believe me, he goes into the back cave, and there's no way he would have ever met anybody. We met on a blind date. Now, I don't even believe in blind dates. Even though my first husband, that's how I met him, so you would think that maybe I would never go on another blind date. But that's how we met. And the risk that I took is that I went on the date. That's a simple risk, going on the date. Because if I hadn't gone on the date, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to potentially find my life partner. And falling in love is really a risk. It's a risk that, you know what, your heart can be broken. And for any of us who've had a broken heart, it doesn't feel good. But if you don't take the risk, it's not possible for it to happen. You've got to step up and really be in that light. The risk of not risking. And the reason why I say that is because whenever you're afraid to take the risk and you decide, oh, you know what, I'm just going to play it safe. I'm not going to stick my neck out. I don't want to be bothered with it. Nope. I don't want the spotlight. I don't want the responsibility. How many times have we told ourselves that? I don't want the responsibility of that. And we think that we're really putting ourselves in a really comfy position and we're really going to be safe. But the reality is you have cheated yourself. And you've cheated the organization because the organization doesn't understand or see the value that you can really bring. You're not really fully contributing. And so also when we decide that we're not going to risk, we risk a couple of things that are really important. Our integrity, our power, our value, our ability to influence, and our credibility. Now, those are very powerful things, and I know I wouldn't want to have them on the line. Also, what happens when you do that is that if a person was on my team, when promotion time comes around, that's the person that I'm not going to think about. The person who's played it safe on my team, because when they play it safe on my team, they're not challenging me. They're not helping me to come up with innovative ideas. They're not pushing back. They're not volunteering for the assignments that are really going to stretch them. And they're not standing up for their team.